Hello, pretty people. All the pretty people say hi, Teresa. Let me know you're here. Hashtag the pretty people. Did you get your pretty people tea? Get your pretty people tea. You are a pretty person. That means we celebrate, collaborate, and create great relationships. You are a pretty person. Yes, make sure you share the broadcast. When I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Arm yourselves with it. Knowledge is the new rich. So today I'm really going to share with you really quickly 15 minutes how to get your page discovered, because I understand that many of you have your main profile page, then you have a business page, and then a lot of you have groups. There's a big difference in all of them and how to attract the people to the pages. And so we want to make sure that you understand the differences between pages and groups. If that's going to be helpful to you, hashtag helpful. Say yes. Oh, I love the hearts. Heart me up on Instagram and on TikTok. I appreciate you. Okay, I don't know what you are saying. So I don't know what you are saying on TikTok. Hi, gorgeous. How are you today? Yes, hashtag that's going to be helpful. Okay, great. Yes, hi. Are you doing something special today? Ebony is in the building. Yes, let me know if you're doing something special today. I've already had a full morning. Yes. So listen, I'm all about the IPAs. I do income producing activities every single day, because I'm focused on that 100, developing 100 new entrepreneurs in my business. 100 is the number. 100 families, 100 women, 100 lives, 100 new is going down. And so put 100 in the chat if you want to learn more about the 100s. I'm all excited about the 100s. Right now, it is my focus season on the 100. Thank you so much for hearting me up on Instagram. I love you so much. You really. Oh, I love you so much too, Queen. Thank you so much. Yes, I love you. 100. You want to know about the 100? All right, perfect. Now, if you're joining me for the very first time, put newbie in the chat. So you're a newbie. That just means you're just now hearing the sound of my voice. You are a newbie to me. I love my newbies. I speak back. So put newbie in the chat. And of course, if you tag and share, tag 2 people right now so they can get all this goodness. We want to motivate and inspire and share great business tips because we want you to win. Yes or yes? Yes, this is winning season. And so we want you to win. So make sure you share. When I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. So I just want to share with you a couple of things that I've learned and why I'm able to teach on this subject. So I'm Jerusha Wiggins, motivational speaker, radio personality, and business coach in a direct sales business. And I help people start a business with me and my personal organization, the 100s. And I also help all of you if you have a business. I don't care what you sell, lotions, potions, pots, pans, lashes, hair, services, it doesn't matter. I help you build your business online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag double threat. You want to be a double threat. And some of you want to be a triple threat. You want to be speaking on stages. You want YouTubes. Yes, you want podcasts. You want to be on the radio. You want to be a triple threat. I love it. I love it. So this is what I've learned. Now, I understand many of you are in network marketing and direct sales that follow me, right? And then you have a small business or you don't have anything yet, okay? The difference between pages and groups. And this is if you're on Facebook, because obviously Instagram and TikTok doesn't have this feature. So pages are more, write this in the chat. A pretty person is going to help me out. And you always put it in the comments. So when people watch the replay, they can see all the goodness, okay? Pages are more likely seen as an advertisement and all about increasing your fans. Okay, that's what a page is. You're increasing the fans because there's no engaging or exchanging of content inside the page, right? So if you go to somebody's page, it's usually that person. So I have a business page. Now, if you're on my profile page, everybody has just a basic profile page. So there's no way of getting your page constantly discovered unless you do these 3 things. So if you want more views on your page and you want to be discovered on your business page, there are 3 things I'll share with you. Number 1, write this down. You have to be a known brand. Write that down. Number 1, you have to be a known brand. Now, if you're starting off and you're like, well, I'm not a known brand. You're not a known brand yet. Okay. So if you are in network marketing and direct sales, your company is not your brand. You are your brand. You are the brand. So when you go to a page, like a page, you go see Tony Robbins page. You go to a Lisa Nichols page. You go to a Sarah Jakes page. Those are pages and they're branding themselves. So if you're in a business that's like a network marketing or direct sales, you need to be branding yourself. You can go to Oprah Winfrey page. So on my business page, it's me branding myself. So how do you become a brand? Because I know many of you are probably like, well, how do I become a brand? I know this is not going to be a shocker to some of you. You got to share valuable content and you become a brand. When you're sharing valuable content, you become the brand. I am the brand. Okay. It's important to build a personal brand because it's the only thing you're going to have. Your reputation online is the brand. Your brand is a gateway to your true work. And so, whatever company you are with, you're still the brand. You're always marketing and branding yourself. So you build lifestyle around your brand and the audience will follow. So I show up, I share motivation, inspiration, and business tips. The audience will come. Those that want that type of content, those that find that valuable, they're going to come and that's the brand. And so what I need you to do is understand you have to, if you're building a business page, now I don't suggest it right now if you are just starting off. I strongly suggest, just because I know some things about Facebook, that you build your audience on your main profile first. Because when you build this profile, your main profile that Facebook gives you, right? When you build this audience, people will follow you to your business page. Now you can build that business page because those people are now impressed with what you did on your main profile. They're going to follow you to your business page. And then now you get even more creative when you are sharing more value on you're welcome. When you're sharing more value on your business page, people will follow you to a group. That way you build intimate relationships. That's where you build more of a connection in the groups because it's a private community. So number one, write it down. Somebody wrote it down. A known brand. If you are a known brand, you're building yourself as a brand. That's how you will get more people discovering your business page. The second way that they will discover your business page is to use ads. Now, I'm not promoting ads. I don't work for any of these companies. I'm just saying that's a way. I'm not saying go get some ads. And I'm not talking about $20 ads. If you follow me, you heard me the other day on another broadcast. Go back and watch the replays. When I say using ads, we're talking spending a budget of $2,000 to $25,000 a month. So if you don't have a budget for ads around that, between $2,000 bare minimum, and that's a little bit, to $25,000 on a monthly basis, then you're not really ready for ads. So if you are spending, $100, that's not really going to get you exactly what you need. And so I don't suggest, if you're not ready to have an ad budget, then you might not want to do ads, right? So if you're investing $5, $10, that's not really going to get you the audience that you need. The third way, is this helpful? Did you put it in the chat for me? A pretty person, help me out. The third way to get your business page discovered is if you get enough likes per post, you will be discovered. And so that means, like, if I say, hey, follow me on my business page, I'm now getting stars on my business page. So the more people that go to my business page and tap the stars, Facebook is going to show my business page to more people. So now I'm getting discovered, right? And so if you get enough people to like and comment and post and interact with your business page, then that's another way that you would be discovered. That's the third way. So those are the three ways to get more exposure and get discovered on a business page. Now, if you have a group and your group is doing well, I don't suggest go jump on and get a business page. That's not what I'm saying. I just know one of the business questions, you get to ask business questions if you share and tag people in my broadcast. You can ask any business question. And one of the questions was, should I have a business page? Well, it depends. Is your first profile page growing? Are you doing everything on this main profile page to attract people to you? Because the business page is never going to be discovered until you have the brand, the following until you do that. You have to tell people you have a business page, right? Facebook's not going to just show people your business page. Same thing with groups. Now, what you can do to build your audience is get a group community. People love to be important in a community, like-minded individuals. And so groups allow everyone, right? Groups allow everyone to post, to share content, to interact. Groups is a little bit more intimate. I get to know you more. And so I get to know your businesses, your needs. And so we get to have a different conversation in groups. And so like in my group, the Business Tips, Motivation, and Inspiration group, I show up live every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. in that group for that community. I allow people to come on live with me. I answer business questions in that group. And so if you want to build something like that, I say the groups are better than a page. That's my personal opinion. The groups are better because you get to forge relationships. And guess what? In order to build a big business, you got to have a lot of relationships. And so if you are going towards a group, there are 3 types of groups. I said this before. You got your public groups. And some people are in public groups and then you're posting, but nothing is happening. So you got to pay attention. Are people really interacting in that group? Is it worth it for you to post in that group? So these groups are completely open to the public. You can find them. They're open to the public. Anybody can join. Anybody can post. Anybody can comment. You can invite new members to the group. That's a public group. Then you have the closed group. Only members can view the Facebook groups. Okay. Only members of certain groups. You can't even post in the group unless you are a member. It's not a public group. And then the third type of group is a private group. And so a private group is more what I have is, you have to be invited in a group or request to join the group. And so the admin will let you in the group after you answer the entry questions. And so there are 3 types of group that you can have. Now, if you're just trying to grow your audience, in a public group is great. But it has to be something, right, that's in your niche that comes easy for you, that you can manage, because you can't have a group that you don't manage. The whole point is, if you start a group, you got to manage the group to attract the people. Okay. And so that's why in my group, the Business Tips, Motivation, and Inspiration group, I'm live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. They can expect to get trainings every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. That means you have to show up in the group. So if you're not that person yet, you're growing into that person, you're not committed yet, then you wouldn't need to start a group, because what will be the point of it, right? So the point is for other people to benefit from being in the group. And so I would strongly suggest for the young lady who asked me, should she have a business page? If your business page is going to be of value to other people and you are building a known brand, which is yourself, if you intend to use ads at some point, you got to, spend money, right? Unfortunately, this is the thing. You got to pay to play. So if that's not you yet, then you need to just form a group or stay on your main profile page until you can't accept any more friends. You can't accept any more followers. You need to stay here first and then eventually branch off if that's where you are. Was that helpful or was that helpful? Yes or yes? Because I see a lot of people, you have a business page, you have a group, you have a main profile page, and none of them are doing well. So what's the point of that? The point is for you to make sure one is doing well, one is established already. It's attracting people. People love it. They look for it. They come to it. Now, if they're doing that, you get to say, hey, I have a business page. If you want more of this goodness, more of this type of training, I'm live every Tuesday on my business page. This is what I share on that page. And then if they really like you, like, well, you want to be in my private group? You really want to talk to me? You want me to be your mentor, your business coach? Okay, let's go into the groups. And so I think you have to just start. Let me just say that. Please start. The problem is most people won't start. You don't have to be perfect to start branding yourself. You don't have to have a 6-figure income or a 7-figure income to start branding yourself. You don't have to be number one in your company to start branding yourself. Your name is the only name that you're going to die with, right? Not your company name, not the upline name, your name. It's you, baby. It's you. And I need you to embrace that. Yes or yes. And so I was talking to somebody today. She was looking at my opportunity, and I was She was looking at being a part of the 100. She already has a business. And I told her, what you need to do is start today branding. She has 3 businesses. I'm like, start there. Why start another business if those 3 businesses aren't doing well? Start branding yourself in a way that people want to know what you're doing. They want to purchase your thing. They want to do it because you've shared so much valuable, great content that they want to support your industry. Yes, first establish your main page first. Yes. All of this going into having 50 groups, and it doesn't make sense if you're not established on your main profile page first, because that's where Facebook is going to send everybody first anyway. And that's where you go to check people out. You go to their main profile page. You actually don't go to their groups looking for them because you don't know they have one, right? And you don't know the name of the group. You don't go to their business page because you don't even know the name of the business page. But if you have their name, you can go to their main profile page. That's where the audience is being driven to, is your main profile. Build that first. Brand yourself first on that page. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? Okay, perfect. So I have one question. Let me see. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Queen put it in the chat for me. Okay. I appreciate that. Okay, great. It wasn't a question. It was just she wrote down what I said. Okay. All right. You love the Jamaican community. I see you. Okay. All right. So if I don't have any questions, if you have business questions, you might want to join the business group, my business tips, motivation, and inspiration group. And so answer the entry questions, and myself or the admin will let you in after you answer the business questions. And that way I can answer any question. Thank you so much for tagging. Yes, Cody. Yes, thank you so much for tagging. I appreciate you. I got a newbie in the building, 100. Yes, if you want to learn more about the 100 that I'm personally developing in my organization, put 100 in the chat and we can talk about it. But I just wanted to share with you a great motivation, inspiration, and business tips. As always, I want you to learn the skills so you can build a big business. You can have the desires of your heart. You can do it, but you got to start. The problem is you're not starting. It's not, a young lady I was talking to today, she said, I just don't like my voice. I don't like to be on camera. I'm camera shy. I'm an introvert. Listen, that's why you have to do it, because you're going to attract more introverts. You're going to attract more people that are camera shy. You don't need to be an extrovert. I am an extrovert. If you didn't know, hello, pretty people. I'm an extrovert. Everybody's not an extrovert, but guess what? The most successful people in the world are introverts. So you actually have the advantage. If you're looking at all of the billionaires, they're all introverts. They're not extroverts. And so you are in the perfect place. So when you show up as your authentic self, your shy self, your quiet self, yes, your camera shot, whatever it is, that's who you're going to attract, your tribe. And you give somebody else hope when you do it. When you do it, you give somebody else hope. Your success is tied to somebody else's belief system. So when they start believing it, then they get the courage to actually do it. So if this was helpful, #helpful. I'll see your beautiful faces on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I will be live Tuesday on my business page at 1:30. Yes, I will be there for our lunch and learn. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha Wiggins, and I'll see you on the page. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your holiday. And still do your IPA. That rhymes, right?